Hi, this is Matt Buford from Cap Nose Knives. Thanks for tuning in again. Today we're going to be working on finishing up this knife. We've got the C-Tech and the Moon Glow all epoxied up. I went ahead and surface ground down the C-Tech. If you watch my other videos, you'll know that it came a little deformed and a little out of proportion. So I went ahead and surface grinded it down, and this is what I would have liked to have seen from the factory. You know, the ability to see some of the honeycomb right there at the surface. So it's all nice, same thickness. So first thing we're going to do, jump on the grinder and true these scales up with all the metal, get rid of all the chub off of it, and then we'll start shaping it, and then we'll work into the hand sanding and polishing. That shouldn't take too long, and hopefully it turns out nice. Alright, so now that we've got the basic profile trimmed off and the scale's nice and squared up, you can see, excuse me, you can see how it's going to actually look when it's finished. Next we're going to go through and we're going to start cutting the corners off of it on all four sides, and we're going to start making little contours in it, make it somewhat ergonomic, and yeah, see the grinder. Alright, so now the handle is down to its basic shape and pattern. So what I'm going to do now, because I didn't take a whole lot off of the handle, there's still a lot to take off, but I'm going to move down to a smaller grit belt to finish this out. That way I can start working the scratches out of it as I go down through the belt sizes. Alright, so now we're finished up to 220 grit. So I'm not going to go any farther than this on the belt grinder. I'm going to take it to hand sandpaper at this point, because past that it's a little bit too easy to screw up these synthetic materials by getting it overheated. So we're going to bust out the hand sandpaper and keep going. Alright, so now the handle fits the way I want it to. It's the size I want it to be. But I got to worry about all the surface scratches that I made on it on the machine. So that's what we're doing with the hand sandpaper. We're just going to make sure everything is nice and smooth. And we're going to start with the 220, same grit that we were last on the machine. Reason being, I did a lot of the side or horizontal grinds on the machine. So now I'm going to start making everything go parallel to the knife. Alright, so now we're hand sanded down to 400 grit, and it's looking pretty cool. The C-Tech may turn out to be one of those times that the ends justifies the means, because it's a bit of a pain in the ass because of the way it came, but I'm digging the way it looks. Next step, we're just going to jump on the buffer with some white compound and polish this thing up. And first thing I'm really going to look for is any latent scratches that I can't see right now with it in its unpolished state. But once it starts looking like glass, you'll really be able to see any scratches that are still there. Alright, so there you have it. All polished, shaped, and everything. And gotta say, I'm digging the C-Tech. It's pretty freaking cool. And the Moon Glow is pretty cool in its own right. Yep, so as you can see, the Moon Glow is pretty bright stuff. It'll hold the shine for quite a while. But I'm pretty happy with the knife, but we're not done yet. Still got to mark the blade, and we still got to make the sheath. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go and subscribe, because we got more videos coming in the series. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.